All right, let's see what our reading has for you, Sagittarius. First card we have through the Osho Zen deck is the new vision. So some of you guys might be thinking about that this month, thinking about a new vision, a new something new within your life this month, having to do with being really centered, a really good idea. This is really an amazing way to be, because this is somebody who's very centered. They know what they want. They're very balanced. And Sagittarius, you are all about being balanced and a beautiful flow of energy. And you're going to be thinking about a new quest or something new coming up. And it's maybe a plan that you might be making. The next card we have is completion. You guys might be the actions that you're going to be doing this month, things that you're doing this month, will take you to a place where you're going to be completing something, putting an end, completing something within your project, work, relationship, something here you're putting to a completion. This month of March, you're going to be completing it. School, work, projects, whatever. Something is going to be completed this month of March. We have moment to moment, and you guys might be feeling this moment to moment. You might be feeling like you want to get to a better place in life, or not a better place, but a place within your mind in the month of March. You want to feel, some of you guys might be feeling like you're not able to really enjoy that each second as you live it, kind of carefree and without making a lot of plans or thinking about the future, or thinking about the past. Some of you guys might be wanting to really free your mind right now, to clear your mind, to have a new vision, a new balance within your mind, so you can do just that, kind of like just go with the flow. The next card we have is suppression. So some of you guys might be having a hard time. That's for a lot of you guys. For some of you, you will be having a difficult time expressing your feelings, expressing what is going on with some things in your life that have made you feel trapped, or felt like you don't have a decision, no way out of something. And this is all self-imposed. It could also, have to do with other people, yes, but this is something we take on ourselves. So you're going to really be looking at that this month. You may be feeling stuck, and looking at a new vision, a new balance, and a new way to really focus on what is suppressing you in your life this month of March. What is the reason, and how to get out of that, how to let it go, how to set it free, how to put an end to it, so you can live with a newer vision, a different vision, one that's free, one that flows, one that's in harmony, and one where you could live in that moment-to-moment space, because that's what it looks like you guys are really wanting and focusing on. So those of you that are bored, that don't really see the good in your situation, that aren't really seeing a way to fulfillment. It looks like this is a month you guys are going to be really analyzing and trying to free yourself of suppression of any sort within work. This could be work, relationships, whatever. It's time to put something to an end so you can be a little bit more free. In the center of the reading, we have 5 of Cups in reverse. So you guys might be trying to heal from something that was that you lost, or this could be depression. This could be something that was taken from you, something that was a loss within your life. It looks like this month you're recovering. You're still feeling a little bit of disappointment from something that was taken from you. In the recent past, it looks like you had heartache, a lot of disagreements, heartache, disappointment. But this is the month where, instead of focusing on how sad you are and what you've lost, you're going to start focusing on the opposite. You're going to start focusing on the brighter side, or how you can become more fulfilled within yourself, opposed to living in the past. It's time maybe to put an end to a cycle or a way of being that has been harmful to you, broken your heart. It could be you could have broke up. Absolutely. This could be a love reading where you broke up with your relationship. And this is the month where, you're trying to heal from that. And you are healing, because it's in reverse. It doesn't have to be a relationship. This could be work. It could be anything, family. The next card we have, what's crossing you, is the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles, talking about a work situation, a project you're working on, a business you're working on. clients, if you're self-employed, clients, a party that's maybe something that's being planned. And the challenge here might be for you guys is you might be questioning the whole project. You might be questioning the whole project. You might be having second guesses, second thoughts about this project. And also, for some of you, you're trying to get this project, you're trying to plan something, but the difficulty here might be that you're not 100% yourself. You're trying to get over something from your past, and therefore maybe it's hard for you to put all your effort into this at this point. And some of you guys are questioning, do you even want to continue on this project? Whatever this project is, do you even want to continue working with these people, planning this situation? Is it really what you want? Is it really going to bring you the fulfillment that you need or that's the best for you? So some of you guys are going to be questioning something at work or a project or something, some kind of relationship that you're involved in with somebody else or others. Because we have the Seven of Pentacles here, and it's all about analyzing, paying attention to where you're spending your time, where you're spending your money. And this is the month where you're going to be making a change, most likely, or a decision about this, whether you want to continue doing what you're doing now, if it's working for you, or do you really want to just move your money to a new account, or if this is financial, if it's business-wise, do you want to, change up the business plan, or start a new project completely? Or if this is a relationship, love relationship, you might be analyzing the same thing, maybe something needs to change within the relationship because somebody has suppression. Somebody has suppression here. This is one of my least favorite cards, I would have to say. It's just somebody who's completely, they wake up one day and they just find themselves going, how did I get here? How did I get to this point? I'm trapped. I feel trapped. I feel like I can't get out of something. But we can always get out of it. And that's the wonderful thing about that card. We can always get out of it. So you guys might be analyzing, how do I get out of this trapped feeling? Or how do I get out of this to become a lot more freer in my life and bring in things that actually bring happiness, satisfaction, and joy? All right. What your advice is this month, Sagittarius, is the Six of Wands. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I've been using this other deck, and this is Wands or Rods, however you guys want to call it. But it's the Six, and it's in reverse. Somebody's feeling a lack of success. They're feeling a lack of success, a lack of promotion. Maybe somebody's being passed up for a promotion in a work situation. Maybe they're not being acknowledged. Their ideas are not being really acknowledged at this point. Maybe some of you guys are feeling like you want to leave this project because you're not being heard. People aren't listening to you. They're not acknowledging you or appreciating you. You don't feel successful, maybe. You're not feeling the success that you want to feel. So there's a need here for you guys to pay attention to this. Those of you that are feeling this, that you're feeling as if you're not being acknowledged, or you're not, it's just not, you're not being, it's a feeling of not being successful. So if you're not feeling successful this moment and acknowledged and appreciated by others, it's time to definitely analyze, and you guys already are. Somebody's already analyzing it to say, hey, you may not like this. So it's time to maybe possibly think about how you will be successful, how you will be acknowledged by others and appreciated. So, and supported. This card is also about support, being supported by other people in the group or around you. It doesn't have to be others. It could just be one person. But how will you support by others? Okay, so Sagittarius, you may need to step up and support others or promote somebody. Could go either way. This doesn't have to be you. And what you guys are hoping for this month is the Page of Cups, what you're working for. So it looks like you're wanting a friendship. You're wanting to, this is a water sign, most likely a younger water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, if you're dealing with a water sign. If not, this is you just wanting to, some of you are wanting a friendship. You want to open your heart. You want to open the possibilities of communication and your emotions. You want to open them up. Or just start something new with somebody as a friend, the beginning of a friendship. But it seems like right now, either you, if this is you, you're not able to do that right now. It's hard for you because you're too emotional over the situation, trying to organize things, trying to make this work situation work, this plan work within your life, business plan, work plan, relationship even. Things haven't gone well in the past, and you're trying to turn things around. So I think some of you want to be more available and at a different level, at a lower level, at a more friendship level. Or you're wanting this person in your life. The Page of Cups could be a male or female, because it's definitely a general reading. And a lot of you guys are wanting this person to come into your life. You're wanting them to communicate, that you want a friendship with them, and maybe they're not wanting it right now. How you see your situation is the 9 of Swords. So you guys are coming out of, you're trying to get yourself out again of suppression, of a time where your mind is kind of creating worry, a little bit of worry, a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of lack of sleep. So until you get this resolved, I think that a lot of you guys are having this issue, or you're having it currently this month, because there's some things you need to work out here. What's around you, your environment, we have the 7 of Swords. No wonder you can't sleep. Somebody around you is, creating distrust of some sort. Maybe somebody around you is, maybe you don't know that they're doing this, but you feel it. You know something's off. Maybe that's why you guys are feeling unsuccessful right now. And you're really analyzing things because somebody is holding back their feelings, their thoughts, their communications to you or around you. They could be trying to get away with something. They could be trying to take something from you. And you guys, whether you know this or not, it's going on around you. Okay, it's going on in this, maybe this relationship. Where there's several people involved. Whatever this work situation is, project or family situation, or your love relationship. But I do see your love relationship might have already ended, and so this could be something separate. Some of you worked with the same person that you broke up with, and you're having to deal with them at work. And there's maybe some kind of, it's hard to work with somebody when you just broke up with them. So those of you that did that, you may not be able to trust them at this point. They may be still trying to take something from you or not really tell you the truth, which creates problems, right? This card is all about working together as a team. So I see you guys all want the same thing, but maybe there's some challenges with this behavior. If it's not work, like I say, it's just, again, somebody within your environment is possibly not telling you something. What you're hoping for, hopes and fears, is the Ace of Swords. So yeah, absolutely. You already know there's deception around you. And you're afraid of this deception. You're afraid of the fact that, not afraid, but something's up. You feel it, and you feel like there's deception. Somebody's lying to you. So yeah, they are lying to you. Or they're not disclosing. This is a card about no communication, lack of communication, distrust, dishonesty in communication. The outcome is the 10 of rods. 10 of rods. A lot of feeling a lot of burden, feeling like you're taking on way too much, feeling a heaviness right now, not feeling supported, not feeling like other people are helping, like you're just taking it all on yourself, and or somebody is around you, and this is just too much for one person to take on. It's too busy. So yeah, you guys, this is the month. I'm going to pull some more clarifying cards. It's time for you guys to put an end to all these things that are coming to light within your situation. The dishonesty, the lack of support, the lack of success in something, the anxiety it's creating, and it's robbing you from living moment to moment. And this is like, everybody wants to live like this, right? I mean, this is like free flow. It's a very joyous, enlightened. It's living in enlightenment on a daily basis or a situational basis. And right now it's in reverse. So you guys, some of you are really needing to get rid of these things, make some changes so you can get unstuck. For those of you that are unstuck, and see the good in what you need to see the good in so you can make the change. So yeah, this month you guys are using your new vision. You're trying to find out a new plan to put an end to this cycle, this work project possibly, whatever it is, you guys, that is robbing you from feeling free and happy, right? Feeling free and happy because you're just somebody's taking on way too much. Okay, so let's get a few more clarifying cards for you. Let's find out. Let's clarify the Three of Pentacles for Sag. What is the Three of Pentacles here for? Why is this a challenge this month? The Death card. So has something come to an end, you guys? I see that we have completion here. Is this the month that this needs to come to an end? Is this a relationship that there was a third party involved, where you found out that they were cheating on you, or there was a third person? It's time to put it to an end. It will be ending. The Death card is here. It's transformation. It's about transformation. You could also be dealing with a Scorpio. It needs to come to an end. There's a postponement in ending this because there's the Five of Rods. Way too much conflict. There's way too much conflict between this group. So it looks like something is going to need to come to an end. In order for this to come to an end, whatever it is that needs to come to an end, whether that be just the end of the conflict or the end of this project or the end of this relationship altogether. I'm going to let you guys decide because I have no idea. But there is some kind of postponement on having control of this situation. So it might be completely out of your hands, Sagittarius, about this ending and this conflict that's involved. It might be out of your hand. You may not, obviously somebody's feeling trapped, like they can't really get themselves out of a situation. So some of you are feeling that way because you're yourself need to get clarity and get yourself out of this, or other people are involved and they're causing the postponement of this ending. But when it does end, you guys will then be able to start your new vision. You will be able to get yourself out of this mess or this negative situation that you feel trapped in. Wow, great cards. So this is interesting, Sagittarius. This deception is, it's time. The reading is telling me right now that there is a lot of truth that's going to come just to the surface. You've learned your lesson. You felt stuck. Somebody felt stuck. And at this point, the Hangman is coming forward in the reverse. Somebody's becoming unstuck, having to do with this deception or whatever this is, this not speaking your truth. Somebody's learned a lesson from this lie, from this distrust. There's been a lesson learned, and now somebody's coming forward. They're getting themselves away from it. They're not going to be trapped anymore. The High Priestess is here, which is all about getting some advice or using your intuition. Your intuition will guide you to the truth. Your intuition is going to expose the truth. Something here about this lie will be exposed. This deception will be exposed. You will know about it within your own inner voice, within your own intuition. And the sun's here, so it's going to be illuminated. It's going to be broadcasted. It is going to be shined upon and exposed. The lies will be exposed. Your intuition is here. So you already knew about it, or you thought you knew about it. So you were correct with your intuition. And for those of you that didn't know about it, this is just, you may be seeking a psychic or somebody that you want advice from about wisdom, having to do with this situation. And look, the Hangman's in reverse, so there's no more being stuck, you guys. This suppression will soon be over. You will have learned your lesson from this. This is somebody who's learned their lesson and was very stuck. They've learned their lesson from this, and that's going to set them free. Okay, so you will be set free, whoever this is, whatever this has to do with.